I'm exercise physiologist and professional boxer Christy Code Red Nickel, and this is In Your Face Fitness. While studying exercise physiology at the University of Memphis, I fought in 14 professional boxing matches all over the world. After my success as the boxing coach on MTV's Made, I went on to be picked as New York's best trainer for 2008 by Allure magazine. This is In Your Face Fitness. So I'm talking about eating and driving. Although not deadly like drinking and driving, it can be detrimental to your waistline. Now the reason eating and driving is so will just destroy your weight is because you're not doing anything. You're sitting still while you're driving, and all you're doing is just shoveling in the food. You're packing on the calories and you're not burning anything off. Now most of us are only looking to eat or snack on something because we're bored while we're driving. All right, a couple of ideas: getting books on audio, getting some music that you like. Those are good things to keep you occupied. But I'm going to show you ways that you can have great snacks and avoid the pitfalls of eating and driving. Okay, so here you are. You find yourself in the grocery store, the convenience store, and you're trying to find foods for your commute or your road trip. Now, the key is it's a tough situation here because look at this. It's an entire aisle full of junk food. So people, look, don't buy it. Don't bring it home. Don't bring it into your cars, okay? But there are a few things here that you can do, and I'm going to point them out. First of all, if you are craving chocolate, okay, and you've heard this 100 times, get the good quality chocolate. Right up here. 85% or better. All right, and it just takes one piece. It's so stinking rich, you can hardly stand to have more. Also, if you walk down here, ignore all the rest of this. You'll see sunflower seeds. Now, not your best commuting snack because it is high in sodium, but it does occupy you for a long period of time, okay? You've got a lot of different choices of sunflower seeds, and of course anything that you have to work to get out of the seed, pistachios, sunflower, things like that, that's going to take you longer to eat and it's going to keep you more occupied. So I always get sunflower seeds. There are different kinds. Different people have different preferences. So that's a good commute snack. That's a good road trip snack. All right. People think that nuts are a good road trip snack. Actually, yes, if they're not salted, not caramelized, not sugar, but also be careful. Portion size is the key here, guys. So be very careful at the size of the container because when you're driving, you don't think, and you will just keep eating and eating and eating before the whole thing is gone. When you're at the grocery store and you're choosing your traveling food, okay, grocery stores have a great ability to package things to where they are convenient and easy to carry. If you look at this, everything is so nicely packaged in here. Look at these donut holes. You just open it up and you grab one out of there. Be very careful. Don't fall for this pitfall, okay, when you're choosing your commuting food. Okay. Companies have a way of talking about trail mix, and they mask the trail mix by saying energy mix or nature's mix, and they have great names. Again, don't fall for this. Now, trail mix, although people think that it's a great healthy snack, and it is sort of, but be careful with these because they are high in sat fat. They do have a lot of sugar in them. But here's the problem with the package of trail mix. Portion size. I know I say this all the time, but portion size is key. 1 ounce is one portion size. That's just right there in the palm of your hand, okay? There are 10 servings in this small bag, and I can guarantee you it'll take me about 10 minutes to eat this whole bag. I would be getting 1,200 calories in this bag. Yes. Don't be fooled. Read the labels. Watch the trail mix. I'm not even going to say anything because you know what I'm thinking. No. Alright, this is a common display that you're going to see at convenience stores and grocery stores. The grocer knows how to make things easy to hold on to while you drive. You can grab this, you can go, no mess, no fuss. Like really one of the worst things you can possibly put in your body is going to be in this case. So avoid the pre-made burritos and the deep fried chicken and the corn dogs and things like that. Although very convenient, terrible for you, avoid it altogether, make your own sandwich, do your own thing. We want to make sure we pack our lunches in containers that are reusable. We don't want to use bags. So almost all of us have a cooler. You know, don't go stop at Walmart and buy another cooler. I know you've got one around somewhere. So I'm here in Dad and Mom's garage, and I'm going to try to find a cooler among all the hunting things and winter jackets. I don't know where everything. Ah, yes. There we go. Ah, yes. Perfect. We got a cooler now. And you might think this is funny, but I gotta tell you, when it comes to bodybuilders, which I did bodybuilding before I got into boxing years ago, the biggest trick for when people are trying to, when they're doing competitive bodybuilding, is you'll never catch a female or a male bodybuilder without a cooler full of food. They don't go anywhere without their food. That way they don't have to go buy their food somewhere, and it's all measured and packaged and right here. Very, very convenient, very efficient. I'm a big fan of the cooler. Go find your cooler. So, as I always say, preparation is the key. If you think you're going to be going on some sort of road trip, or if you know you're going to be spending a significant amount of time in the car, then plan at home what you're going to do. For example, we've got fruit right here. Most of you guys have fruit and vegetables at home. It's going to take me a whole 5 seconds to slice this apple. All right, you got your apple. Slice it. Put it in. Of course, we do like to be green, so this is not choice. But I've got instant apple slices. Okay, there you go. Ooh, those are good apples too. The guy was right at the store. Your apple's ready to go. Another example. If you look in your fridge, right here, baby carrots. This is great for many reasons. Baby carrots are just good for you anyway. The great thing about baby carrots is they're bite-sized, they're easy to hold on to, and they're fun to eat. A lot of people, they crave crunchy stuff. That's why they crave. Yeah, it's part of the reasons why they crave chips. But this is great. Look, these are great for your kids too, guys. Put a few of these in here, or this bag does have a Ziploc of its own. You can leave them in here, and you're good. What did it take me? A whole 42 seconds, and I've got snacks ready to go. Also, save money on buying water, okay? Reusable SIG bottles. I'm a big fan of reusable SIG bottles, especially ones that say Code Red on them. Take them, fill them up at home. It's just a piece of cake right here, or at the faucet, okay? Also, a really great snack, especially if you're craving sweets, is the 100-calorie snacks. Right up here, we keep a big box of them up here. Oops. They're 100 calories per pack, and they're really good. Like, this is s'mores flavored. And it's just a perfect amount of sweetness to satisfy your craving. Look, already packaged, ready to go. So, everything is packed up, ready to go. You are now road ready. You're on the road, you're prepared, you prepared at home, you did everything I said, you sliced up your apples, you bagged up your carrots, and you're ready to go. So, now you're on the road, and you got your igloo here, carrots here, we've got our apples, our 100-calorie snack packs, and you know what? Our water, we even have our chocolate, alright? Nothing wrong with a small square of chocolate, and Sun-made raisins, 100 calories for the whole box, great snack. Especially if you're traveling with children. Moms, dads, aunties, you know that what is worse than hearing, I'm hungry. And what do? You pull into the first fast food restaurant that you come to. You know you do. And it's terrible for your kids. So it would really be nice if you already had snacks packed and ready to go to just reach in and hand back to your kids, and they're good to go. By packing your own lunch for your commute and for your road trips, not only are you saving money, not only are you saving calories, but you're gonna feel better when you get to your destination. You're not gonna feel sluggish, you're not gonna feel bloated, you're not gonna feel fat. And we all know that we feel that way whenever we get out of the car after being in the car for a long time. Take my advice, try my method, you're really gonna be happy with it. I'm Christy Code Red Nickel. Have a great week. Come on, champ. I'd like to give a special shout out to a very big Code Red fan out of Toronto. Rick McLean, thank you for being an avid supporter of women's boxing and fighting for equal rights and justice for over 10 years now. We really appreciate it, and I know you're very good friends to so many people, including myself. So, for all of us here at In Your Face Fitness, have a great week.